I'm Ben from Arc 40K, and today I'll be running a Beast Snagger Snakebite Orc lists, all squigs, all the time. So today I'm running the Orc Snakebite clan. So Snakebites have transhuman against attacks that are below strength 8. And they also get an extra +1 to wound on the charge with squig models. So hopefully we'll be hitting hard and crumping some squishy yumis. In the HQ slot, I've got the big bad boy himself, the main man, Mozrog Scragbad. Mozrog is the biggest, toughest snake bite out there, and he's riding on Big Chomper, the great white squig. Hopefully we'll be able to snip up some marine boys. In the troops slot, I've got 3 units of Beast Snagger boys, 2 units of 10 boys, and 1 of 20. And this is going to form most of the meat and maybe objective grabbing power of the army, given these guys have all got objective secured. In the fast attack slot, I've got a few units. I've got 2 units of Squig Hog boys. These are the fast elements of the army that'll hopefully be able to strike out and take out some marines quick sticks. Now with that +1 to wound from being a snake bite, hopefully they'll be able to hit pretty hard. And they've also both got bomb squigs, which are going to allow me to sneak in a couple of mortal wounds, hopefully in places that Maka won't expect. So a little bit of cunning to go with the brutal. In another fast attack slot, I've got a Rucker Truck Squig Buggy. It's got squig in the name, so I'm allowed to take it. This bad boy has a lot of indirect fire, so hopefully we'll be able to pick out some units even if Maka tries to hide them. And it's been given the Nitro Squigs custom job, which gives it squig launchers +1 to wound. And to round out the list, in the heavy support slot, we've got 2 kill rigs. So each of these enormous vehicles is pretty tough. They've got more melee attacks than your body has room for. And with each of them, with Psychers, again, they'll hopefully be able to throw out some mortal wounds and get through that Armor of Contempt that I think might prove to be a real sticking point for the AP1 choppers on a lot of the orcs in this list.
Hi guys, I'm Maka. We're bringing the Legends army as the Crimson Fists. Today we are playing a Arc 40K special mission. This means that there is a restricted points value at 1350. We put a poll out, you guys voted, and the result was Crimson Fist, which is great because we're up against the orcs today. In the HQ slot, we've got a Smash Captain, classic style. He's got a Storm Shield and a Thunder Hammer. He's taken the Warlord trait Refuse to Die, which means when he dies on a 4-up, he comes back with D3 mortal wounds. He's also got Shield Eternal, which, like a normal Storm Shield, except it gives him a 5-up Feel No Pain. In the second HQ slot, we've got a Librarian. He's taking a Force Staff and a Plasma Pistol. For his relic, he's taking the Auric Aquilus. This gives him a 4-up Invulnerable save and gives him a 5-up Feel No Pain to any wounds he receives in the Psychic phase. For Psychic powers, he's taking the Veil of Time and Fury of the Ancients. For troops, we've got 3 tactical squads. The first one, 5 standard Marines and a missile launcher. In the second squad, 5 standard Marines and a missile launcher, and the third one, same again, but we're taking a las cannon. For the elites, we've got a Terminator Assault Squad. The sergeant's got a Thunder Hammer and Storm Shield. We've got 3 with Thunder Hammers and Storm Shields, and 2 with Lightning Claws. Then we've got a Vanguard Veteran Squad. They've got a mix of Lightning Claws, Thunder Hammers, Storm Shields, and 1 guy with a sword and pistol. And to round everything out, it's the MVP from the last game. It's the Land Raider Crusader. All up, that's 1348 points of Space Marine goodness.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Switch on Chargertron, robots like you've never seen. Switch on Chargertron, supersonic machines. Rev the meter till it's red. Launch out the tracker. Switch on Chargertron, now it's an attacker. Switch on Chargertron, always changing, rearranging. He's surprising. He's disguising. Chargertron.
Chargertron. There's Protagatron and Antagatron, each sold separately from Buddy L.
Hi guys, welcome back to Legends and Lore. I'm Macca, and today we're going to be having a bit of a special episode. Welcome to the channel. If any of you are new here, we're basically doing 40k content in around an hour that's fun, a bit themic, and all that sort of good stuff. Before we do start though, we want to thank those of you who have been on Patreon and joined Patreon recently. You helped the channel all come together and happen. Also thanks to Gap Games, you guys can get 21% off all the time, every time, through the affiliate link there, and also to Game Mat EU for the lovely neoprene mats, and for all of you that comment. There's been lots of stuff going on there. But for today's episode, we wanted to do something a little special. This is an ARC 40k event. And what's ARC 40k, you might ask? Well, we've got Ben and Dan from ARC 40k. It's an awesome event that goes on here in Victoria, Australia. I'm going to hand it over to these guys to sort of explain what their rad event is and why this year coming up is so special.
Well, thanks for having us, first up. We're here from ARC 40k. ARC, just so everyone knows about ARC, we're basically a longest running tournament in Australia. And this year is our 25th anniversary. So we've got a lot of big special things planned. To touch on what we do, the event's all about hanging out with your mates, painting your armies, coming along, having 6 fun games against 6 fun opponents. We sort of leave the competitive side at the door a little bit more than most, and we just get in and try and have the best time as we can. So for the 25th anniversary this year, we've added the what we call the ARC Open, which is a painting competition. And we've got some really pretty big name special guests lined up in Emil and Lucas from the Squidmar Miniatures YouTube channel. And last week we announced that Victoria Lamb was coming along to judge that ARC Open as well. And all of those people, they'll be coming along to judge all the armies as well in terms of who our TO choice is this year.
Great.
So rather than TOs doing it, we've got some special guests to come along and do it.
So if any of you are hobbyists and you're wanting to get some miniatures along, come along to ARC this year. That sounds like it's going to be really cool for the painting events.
We've already got about 70 sign-ups for the actual painting competition alone, and just on 200 for the ARC 40k event.
Wow.
So it's growing pretty big at the moment.
And the other extra special thing is that ARC have been very, very gracious with us, and we're going to be helping out by live streaming the entire event from the central table. So the L&L crew is going to be there, these guys are going to be there, we're going to have some cameras, we're going to be setting up a table, some really nice drains, some lighting. You guys will be able to come along, and if you happen to not be able to come along, that's okay. We'll be there, and you can be there with us anyway, with ARC 40k for their 25th year. So,
absolutely.
Yeah, looking forward to it. One of the cool things about ARC is that they don't do standard missions. They do cool, interesting, themic, sometimes totally out of left field missions. So we're going to be demoing one today. Ben, why don't you give us the spiel on what we're going to be playing?
All right, so the mission we're playing today is called Paved in Blood. And it's actually based on a mission from ARC in 2007, if I remember that right. So because a lot of the matched play missions have a lot of common elements in terms of holding objectives and secondary objectives, we wanted to make sure that the missions at ARC didn't totally throw out of whack people's practice games and the kind of muscle memory they have from playing 40k, but they're still interesting and something different that you haven't played before. So there's a couple of ways that Paved in Blood, and in fact all of the missions at ARC, will differ from the standard match play missions. First of all, the eagle-eyed might notice that the primary objectives, hold 2, hold 3, hold more, that style, are only worth 3 victory points per dot point, not the 4 you might be used to. It means you can't max out your primary points just on those dot points. You're going to have to engage with the other primary objective that every mission comes with. So Paved in Blood is going to reward you for holding objectives further away from your deployment zone. We want to encourage your army to not just sit back and blast people off the board, but to interact and get as deep as you can, get units close in, swapping spots, getting melee happening for a mission like Paved in Blood.
So that means that if the objective is in my zone, it's only worth 1 point. 2 points, 3 points, 4 points, and 5 points for the upside of the table, and the opposite for the opponent.
Exactly. So you might decide that you want to try and hold the middle one for 5 turns. That'll max out your points. But if you are happy to sit back for the first couple of turns and make a mad dash for the furthest objective in your last couple of turns, that's another great way to earn points. So there's choices available for different sorts of armies and how they might tackle this problem of getting as many primary points as possible.
Alright, so that's basically the spiel for what we're going to do today. We're going to be trialing the mission that the guys have released today. You guys will be able to check the show notes to be able to download the PDF for that they've released. Please also check the show notes to check out 40K. If you want to get yourself a ticket, please come along. It'll be absolutely awesome to see you guys there. Otherwise, we're going to get into deployment and start rolling up for the front end of the mission. So
Let's do it.
yeah, we'll see you in a bit, guys.
Well, I think the only way to describe this list is it's gawky. It's brutal, not that cunning. It really only does one thing, and that is go forward and apply axe to face. That does make it pretty straightforward to play. I don't necessarily have a lot of choices all the time, which means that the right one is really only a 1 in 2 or 3 chance of getting right. Macca's army is interesting because it's got a lot of melee in it. I'm used to playing Space Marine lists with a lot more guns and a lot fewer lightning claws and thunder hammers. So I think I might meet some sterner resistance than I'm used to, particularly because this is one of the first times I've played this army against Space Marines since the Armor of Contempt update. Yeah, I'm going to be really interested to see the units that I perhaps used to kind of running through a unit of 5 Tactical Marines might just get caught up for one phase too many because they're a little bit tougher than I remember.
The list today is Crimson Fists. Their hated foe is the Orcs. Maybe we'll shoot them a lot, I'm not sure. We've actually got a surprising amount of melee in this list. I'm just really hoping I kind of get the first hit into a lot of Ben's stuff because especially those squigs, they're going to be hitting hard, they're going to be wounding on 2s. I'm going to have to kind of play a little bit defensive and cagey because I don't have a lot of models, and I'm really hoping that Land Raider pulls its weights just spewing out a skew of bullets. Alright guys, we are back after deployment. We're both definitely lined up against each other. I don't think there was anything too particularly tactical about where we put stuff, except for the big stuff across to the big stuff. So there'll be some crumping going on at some point, but it is time for the all-important dice roll.
All right.
Are you feeling lucky? I actually think I want you to go first.
It's a blue dice, so it is lucky.
Yeah,
That's Orc's lucky color.
Let's see if it works out.
Hey.
You tripled me, so that's good. All right, so Orcs are up first for turn 1. Good luck.
Right back at you, my friend.
Let's see how we go.
I don't think I've got any things I've got to hand out during the during that phase because the War Boss's only aura is +1 to hit in melee in an aura around him, so he doesn't actually pick anyone. So I think we're straight on to movement because I'm not going to war this turn. Happens in the command phase. I'm not warring. I'm not advancing and charging turn 1. All right, so not a lot of subtlety here. Pretty much everything has run towards the Space Marines. The only maybe kind of tactical, morky sort of thing is that Mozrog is sitting on this objective just outside my deployment zone. One of my secondaries rewards me for having my War Boss take objectives outside that zone. So he's going to net me a couple of points just for standing around, which isn't bad. So in the psychic phase, we're going to start from this end, just like we did with movement, and work our way down. We'll start with this first kill rig. It's just going to try and cast Smite. All right, here we go. That is 6.
Goes off, D3.
Cool, so D3 mortal wounds on those Space Marines says a mighty 1, which isn't a lot, but it will give extra shots to his Whir Tower gun in the shooting phase. His other powers aren't in range, so I'm just going to move straight over here and do the exact same thing. So it's going to be Smite or Bust for this guy.
Yep, okay. Cool.
He's going to need a 6 because the first kill rig already cast Smite. He throws out a 7.
All right, let's try and deny. Looking for an 8. No.
All right. So again, the closest Space Marine unit's going to take D3 mortal wounds. This time it's 3.
Nice.
And it will unlock that Whir Tower again.
Yep, so we lose 1 Space Marine and 1 goes down to 1 wound. So, for the start of the shooting phase, I'm going to use a stratagem here. So this is Pain as a Lesson from the Imperial Fists. I spend a CP, it gives a unit a 6-up Feel No Pain.
Got it.
I'm going to put it on the Vanguard Veterans.
We'll start with this kill rig. Because it advanced, the only gun that's both in range and can shoot is the Whir Tower. So the Whir Tower will shoot down into that unit of Space Marines. So it gets D3 shots. It's not blast though, but I'll take the 3.
Lovely.
Now this gun automatically hits because
Reasons.
because reasons. And that's all an orc really needs. It's strength 9, so it likes to wound on 2s. It scores no wounds. That is a triple 1. That's all right, because reasons. And isn't that all an orc needs?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, well, great job so far.
Just intimidating. You know?
That's it. Well, it's a warning shot.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. These squig hogs are out of range of anything. So we move on to this kill rig in the center of the board. Now, this kill rig is going to... the sticker cannon will be out of range. The Whir Tower won't be. So we'll fire the Heavy Lobber at the Marine squad that copped the smite in the shooting phase. And we'll fire the Whir Tower, I reckon, at that Land Raider. Well, you got, do D6 damage while you've got things with more than 2 wounds.
Yep.
So we'll start with the Heavy Lobber with D6 shots.
Minimum 3 because blast, so 3.
All right. So, no, does it? Because I've killed a man.
Oh, you have, so no, you don't.
I only get my 2. This thing likes to hit on 5s because it's an orc. It gets no hits.
Okay.
Let's try the Whir Tower into the Land Raider.
It hits.
It gets D3 shots though. Gets 2.
Oh, because you cast a spell.
Because I cast my smite. 2 shots that auto hit.
Toughness 9.
I know, these things are... Oh, look, I've got a Land Raider in my Chaos Space Marine army, and nothing makes me happier than telling my opponent it's actually toughness 9.
It's great.
4s to wound. All right, well, that in stark contrast to the first kill rig, we've netted a couple of wounds there. AP 3 on the Whir Tower.
Okay, AP 3 becomes AP 2 because of Armor Contempt, so it's saving on 4s. I've got 3 CP left. I might reroll one. What's the damage? D6?
D6, but there are 2 saves to make.
Yeah, I'll re-roll that one. So I'll spend a CP on that. Try and keep this Land Raider around because I think it's going to be doing a lot of work.
Nice.
Saves it. Saves
Very
it.
nice.
Boxcars out the gate.
All right. That's all right. That's
Down
again.
2 CP, it's worth it.
Oh, sure. Why not? Look, if that's 6 wounds you didn't take,
Yeah.
I'd pay a CP for that. These guys are out of range. Mozrog's out of range. These boys are out of range. Rucker Truck Squig Buggy, which is my vote for the most fun name of any unit to say.
My pistols shoot across the entire battlefield. I just throw them real hard.
That's it, mate. That's it. All right. So the only gun on that Rucker Truck Squig Buggy that's going to be in range is going to be the Heavy Squig Launcher. And that's going to fire into those Vanguard Veterans.
Yep.
So the Heavy Squig Launcher is fired by a Grot Gunner, which means it hits on 4s naturally rather than hitting on 5s. Now those pipes, do they offer
Cover.
dense cover or
No,
light?
just light.
Got it. All right, so hitting on 4s, because I can see you, it is Assault 2d6 Blast. So that is 5. So 5 shots hitting on a 4+. 3 hits. These are Strength 5. 3s to wound, but the Nitro Squigs custom job gives me a +1 to wound, so it's effectively 2s. There, we got some. All right. These 3 are AP 2, damage 2.
Okay, so I've got Storm Shield here, so I've got some choices to weigh around. I can have a 4-up in bomb. However, they've got light cover and -1 because of Armor and Contempt, which puts them at a 3.
Yeah.
So I'll take the 3. We're going to start with a Lightning Claw with a Storm Shield anyway.
Got it.
Saving on a 3. Saves it. Saves on a 3. Saves it. Saves on a 3. Saves it.
Harder than they look, these tin boys. All right. Well, that's the end of my shooting phase.
Okay.
And also, would you believe, the end of my turn? Because
Yeah,
nothing's
no
in
charges.
charge range and there'll be no melee to speak of. So at the end of my turn, the furthest objective I'm holding is not 1, not 2, but 3.
And this is for Highway to Hell, yeah?
Road to Hell.
Road to Hell.
Highway to Hell was, look, it was tempting, but there was a 1 year where all the Arc missions were named after AC/DC songs, and I don't really want to step on their toes too much. So there'll be 3 points for that, and 2 points for Mozrog holding an objective outside my deployment zone.
Okay. Okay, so we are starting in the Devastator Doctrine because I have to. And for the command phase, my Chapter Master has to put a buff on someone. He's going to put the full rerolls buff onto the Vanguard Veterans. So all in all, we've moved a lot of the melee stuff up. There's going to be a huge crump in the middle of the table. I think this might end up being a pretty quick game because we're just going to go bang. And I've moved the tactical squads out just to try and block that kill rig from getting this 5-point bonus objective. And some other things are sort of shuffled up onto other objectives. So, Psychic Phase, Veil of Time on the Terminators.
Okie doke.
This means they re-roll advance and charges, as well as always fighting first.
Got it.
So, I need a 6 for that. I get a 9. Do you want to try and deny that one?
Might as well try with him. So you have 2 casts and a deny each. So we might as well give it a go.
Yep.
So I'm trying to beat a 9 with this fella.
You need a 10.
That is big. 8.
8.
All right.
My other spell is going to be Fury of the Ancients, which basically sets a laser line, then just goes and just does mortal wounds. So I'm looking for a 6. Goes off.
All right. So I'll try to deny with the second kill rig because he's close. So you've got an 8 there.
Yep, you need a 9.
Show me big numbers. That's a 10. Oh, lovely.
Saved yourself 2 mortal wounds. Lovely.
All right. Usually shoots like a big psychic like creature, right? I like to think the Crimson Fist it's a big fist.
Right, we're gonna shoot into the shooting phase. We are gonna shoot into the shooting phase. And get a bunch of bullets up the table. Stratagem. So I'm gonna spend 1 CP here on clearance protocols.
Okay.
This means that a unit that has grenades, normally you can only lob 1. It means everybody gets to lob a grenade.
Seems reasonable.
So, over here, the Vanguard Vets, who normally don't have any weaponry, they're all going to lob a grenade instead, because they've all got them. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They may as well lob frag grenades.
Checks out. Well, you will just get maximum number of shots for all of them because I've got 20 lads there.
Okay, I'm going to do 21 twice.
Got it.
All right, so I'm hitting on 3s. And because you've got 5 more than the amount of guys there,
Yeah.
I get +1 to hit, so I'm hitting on 2s.
With rerolls because of
With
the Chapter
rerolls
Master.
of 1s. Well, rerolls of everything, but yeah. So everything hits. Cool, great, that makes that easy. Wounding you on 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so only 4, and then I'll roll the other 21 and then get the save. 2s, you're rolling 1s. Wounding you on 5s.
So hunting 6s for these guys. And that would be one of
10
the
die.
11. Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
just 10. All right.
I'm going to shoot with a unit of tactical marines into your kill rig. They're all within rapid fire range, and there's a missile. Missile, first. -1 because they moved, and no +1 because your kill rig's only worth 5. So, hitting on 4s, it hits. Strength 8,
Toughness 8.
so wounding on 4s.
Nice.
AP 2 becomes AP 3. You have a 6-up invuln on this as well.
You bet 6 up invulnerable for the kill rig. Says nope.
All right, D6 damage.
+1, right, for being your super doctrine.
Yes, and you're a vehicle. Yeah, thank you. 2. I might CP that one. 6.
Nice.
7 damage. Very nice.
All right, so that's going to leave him with 9 wounds remaining.
Okay. Otherwise, we've got 8 shots. 2, 4, 6, 8 shots from the other guys. Since these are bolt weapons, 6s count as 2 hits.
Got it.
So, hitting on 3s. 2s miss. No rerolls. No extra hits. Wounding you on 6s. Nothing. Alright, that's that. We're going to swing around to the other tactical squad over here. So they are within 24 inches of the kill rig and can't see anything else. So we're just going to put the 4 bolter shots into the kill rig. It is a kill rig, isn't it? This thing?
Yes.
Yeah, and 1 las cannon. So, kill the bolter shots on 3s. All missed. Nice job, guys.
That's right. Again, just warning shots.
Las cannon on a 4,
Nice.
and it wounds on a 3 because it's a las cannon. Wounds. AP is 4, but you've got an invul. You know, I'm going to hit your invul with almost everything.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah. Again, I don't know many numbers. Nope.
D6 damage. If I could roll in the box, I'm bad at that today. 5.
Plus another 1. So
6. I'm going to go with the Land Raider next. It's got assault cannons. The assault cannon is going to go into the Squid Hogs. The Hurricane Bolters, who are now in rapid fire range, are going to go into the Kill Rig. And I'm also going to put the Hunter Killer Missile into the Kill Rig, which
Got
is
it.
1 shot per game. And the Storm Bolter may as well go into the Kill Rig as well. We'll see how much damage we can do. So we're going to do the Assault Cannon first. So that's 12 shots. So 3s. 3 misses. And Strength 6 now. It's a Strength 6 as Assault Cannon. That means something interesting with your beast.
These guys have essentially like transhuman physiology, can only be wounded on 4s for any weapon that's less than Strength 8. It just so happens you're already wounding on 4s.
Okay. So 4s. No rerolls. So 5 go through at AP 2.
All right, so their 4+ goes to, let's then get
A
together,
6.
6+ invulnerable save. I have passed 1 this time.
Nice.
So 4 wounds means 1 dead squig hog and 1 left on 2 wounds.
So now I've got an absolute massive Hurricane Bolter shots. 6s explode into 2. So 3s, wounding you on 6s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Got it.
5 go through at AP 0.
Thank goodness. I've got to learn a different number now. 3+ save on a kill rig. So it is going to take 1, 2, 3 more.
Hunter Killer Missiles hitting you on a 3. Hits.
Good.
Strength is 10, so it's wounding you on a 3. Wounds. And AP 3.
All right, let's do it. 6 up again. Nope.
D6 damage.
Plus 1.
4.
He's down to 3. It's pretty bracketed.
Oh, yeah, I haven't shot the tactical squad. 2 of them can see your Squid Hogs. So I'm going to have 2 shoot Squid Hogs, and the rest are going to shoot that Kill Rig. So 2 shots into the Squid Hogs. On 3s, are they re-rolling 1s? Probably not. Probably a bit far away. Yeah, they are. So on 3s, no hits. Okay. And then 2 shots. Nope. 1 shot into the Kill Rig with a bolt gun. Hits. Fails to wound. And then we've got a missile. They didn't move, so they're hitting on 3s still. Okay, wounding on 4s. Or AP 3, 6 up invuln.
Nope. So with plus 1 damage, you only need a 2 to kill it.
Okay.
Plenty.
Does it explode?
It's only going to explode on a 6.
Ah, shit.
It is a boring kill rig. Now there are 10 beast snaggers inside, so I'll roll 10 dice. 1s are bad news for those boys. And we've got no 1s.
Oh, good. We're in the charging phase now. Okay, so at this point we've only got 1 melee to crack out with. We'll just go through standard. So I'm going to start with Thunder Hammer. It's hitting on 4s with 4 rerolls. Cool. 3 go through. Wounding you on 3s.
Yes, toughness 5.
2 go through
right.
at your invuln.
Got it. Nope.
Okay, 2
Two
dead.
guys are a green mist. So
right.
this is be 12 dead friends.
So I've got 16 lightning claw attacks.
Oh, his little.
Just 16. Just a casual 16. It's a good thing I'm not a Whirlwind of Rage, because that's exploding 6s as well.
The other half I take for the Karkaroons.
3s with rerolls. Drop 3. And I'm going to be winning you on with a lightning claw on 5 with rerolls. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4 so far. 5. So 5 at your invuln.
Yep. All right, 5 6-ups. We have passed 3 of them. Ooh,
2 more
all right.
die. Nice.
So you can be dead.
Chainswords. So that's 8 attacks.
Yep.
On 3s with reroll. Nice. Wounding on 5s. 1, 2 at 81, but doesn't matter.
Nope. So 2 more boys.
And then the Relic Blade. So 3s. 3 rolls. Boom. Cool.
By 4s, because I'm a snake bite.
Because you're snake bite.
Look at
they'll
that.
go
It-
through anyway.
It didn't matter. So 4 6-ups. We have passed 1. That's the knob.
Yep.
So E's left, as just as Gork and Mork intended. All
I think
right.
it's worth it. I've got a lot of guys in squads and a bunch of Storm Shields, so we're just gonna get closer. Like that.
We'll start with Mozrog, because if this guy gets ganked by the knob, Mozrog doesn't get to attack. So we'll do him first. So he's going to have 6 attacks with Gut Ripper, and he's going to have 3 attacks with Big Chomper.
Sure.
Which is the Squig. I'm going to start with Big Chomper because he's the funnest.
I'm sure there's probably a stratagem I can use here, but I don't know Crimson Fist well enough. So
Yeah, look, me neither, if that's any consolation. So I hit on 2s with Big Chomper. So he likes to hit 2 of the times. He's going to wound on 3s because he's strength 7. So that is 4 mortal wounds
and a
that-
fail.
And a fail. But it is 4 mortal wounds and the attack sequence ends. So we don't roll saves. He just eats 2 Marines.
So I lose 2 Marines, so we're going
Nom,
to
nom,
lose
nom, nom, nom,
the...
nom. Mozrog proper with
The
his
boy.
Gut Ripper.
Yep.
He likes to hit on 2s. He likes to hit all of the times.
Yep.
He is strength 7, so he likes to wound on 3s. He wounds 3 times.
3. 4 up. I will CP that.
Okie dokie. Nice.
Made that. 4 up on him again. No, okay. That shield's dead.
Gets his guts kind of ripped.
Another shield with a lightning claw. Which he's
Nice.
fine. So 1 dies.
All right. All that's left is the Beast Snagger Knob.
Good boy.
Yeah, that's it, lads. All right. Should have done this from the start if I was going to do it. If you're going to be cockney, you do it all in. He's got 3 attacks, does a Beast Snagger Knob. He likes to hit on 3s, but he's within 6 of the war boss, so he gets +1, hitting on 2s. And manages to hit all the times.
Cool.
He is strength 5 base with +2 for his power snapper.
So 3, same as.
The power snapper.
3 wounds, -2 damage, 2.
Okay, so same deal because -1, so I'm saving
Yeah.
the 4s anyway. So I've got to take it on the same guy. Saves it.
He loves it.
Fails it. 2 damage.
Damage 2. Now, given that my guy has objective secured and yours doesn't, I reckon this is Insane Bravery is the way to go.
Yeah.
To make sure that it works. I could bash his head in with Mozrog, which means he would auto pass, but he takes D3 mortal wounds. He only has 2 wounds, so there's a 1 in 3 chance he'd live. I think we're just going to go for Insane Bravery.
Okay. As far as Road to Hell, I only get 2 points for that. So I didn't get Shock Assault, which I was planning on making that charge into the rig. Oath of Moment, I didn't fall back, so I get a point. And also killed a vehicle.
You did.
So all up, that means I get 3 for the first round of Oath of Moment. And engage on all fronts. I'm in 1, 2, 3.
Checks out.
So I get 2 points for engage. All right, so as far as primary, you're holding 1, 2 objectives because your knob's still alive.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. So that's 2, but not more,
Correct.
because I'm on 2 as well. So you get 6 points there.
All right, so in the command phase, Mozrog Scragbad is going to declare his war! Which means for this turn, everything in the army that isn't the Rucker Truck Squig Buggy can advance and charge. It's going to get +1 attack, +1 strength, and a 5+ invulnerable save.
Nice.
This is it. This is where I fire my shot. So on this flank, I've got my Snagger boys ready to charge in and have a go at those Marines, with the kill rigs shooting, hopefully enough to kind of combine with that to wipe out those Marines. Got the Squig Hogs coming up the center. I'll show you mine and you show me yours as far as melee goes with these Terminators.
That's fair.
And Mozrog is just loving life. He's living his best life in melee already. You'll get to go first, but I'm pretty sure with -1 damage and a 4+ invulnerable save and being tough, he'll live to punch someone.
Yep.
And then we've got some radioactive reserves in the Rucker Truck Squig Buggy just in case things get dicey. So we move on to the psychic phase. The kill rig, the only kill rig that's left. So Frazzle requires a 6. That is an 11. You gonna try and boxcar me, bro?
Not that one.
All right.
Yep, we'll frazzle.
So Frazzle says, for each unit within 9 of the Psycho, roll a dice, and on a 4+, they take D3 mortal wound. That unit of Tactical Marines do not.
Do not take,
But I did successfully cast a Psychic Power, so the Las Cannon Tower will be powered up.
Ganking.
Now let's try for Smite.
Yep.
Needing a 5. That's only a 4. And I think I'm just going to leave it. So that's the end of the Psychic phase for me.
Yeah.
So we move on to the shooting phase, and there will be a little bit of that. So we'll start again down this end. Let's do the kill rig first. So it didn't advance. It can fire all its guns and explode into space. So it's going to fire its las cannon-y thing and the sticker cannon into the boys that it can see.
Yep.
It's going to fire its heavy lobber. Let's fire that at the Land Raider. So let's start with the sticker cannon.
Yep.
So the sticker cannon hits on a 5 into these Tactical Marines. Nope. The Whir Tower gets D3 shots. It's 2, which auto hit.
Yep.
They like to wound on a 2+. We got 1, so that's what? 4 ones from 5 rolls so far? That's all right. We're charging up. We're getting them run up.
-2 or -3?
A -3 on the Whir Tower.
-2, so saving on a 5. No.
Damage D6. You still
He's
might
got
not
1
die.
wound.
Oh, right. Okay, cool.
So,
Just for
yeah, what'd you get?
big 4.
4?
All right. And then we'll do the heavy lobber over into the Land Raider. So I get D6 shots.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth popping.
It's
smoke.
1 mighty shot. Hitting on a 5, -1 because I can't see you, +1 because you're a vehicle.
Yep.
So hitting on 5s, nope. Cool beans. The 10 Beast Snagger boys that just jumped out of that rig, 5s. Oh my lord, that is 7 hits.
Cool.
Because you're that
Yeah.
close, right? I turned them sideways. Strength 4, so 4s. A mighty
Nice.
5 wounds at -0.
All right, saving on 3s. Zip. 1 dies.
We did it. Squig Hog boys up here in the terrain are going to throw their stickers down into the Tactical Marines at the barricade. I advance those, so it's -1 to hit. 2 of them are in range, hitting on 6s. Nothing.
Yep.
That's all shooting though. We'll move on to the other unit of Squig Hogs while we're thinking about Squig Hogs.
Yep.
So the Squig Hogs here are going to fire all of their weapons into the Terminators, try and soften them up a little bit. Yeah, so they'll hit on 5s, and they like to hit 1 time. Now they'll be within half range with their stickers, so they get +1 strength. It goes to 6.
So 3s
it's,
anyway.
3s instead of 3s. 1 wound. The stickers are AP 2, damage 2.
Okay, so Armor Contempt and the Shield, which I forgot last
got
time,
it.
means they've got a 2-up save, but I can't use that because the Lightning Claw guy.
rip.
So it's a 3-up.
Oh,
Didn't matter. And now the saddle gits, which are the grots on the back. Each of them basically just has a slugger. So these guys hit on 5s. They don't hit. Woo! The boys behind are going to add their sluggers into this as well.
Yep.
So there are
Pretty sure they're all in range. Yes, they are.
10 of them hitting on 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're not quite as accurate as their friends on the flank, but that's all right. 4s to wound. Says 2 with no AP at all.
2-ups.
Yep. Oh!
You know what? I think that's worth my CP. I think that's worth my CP here. So I'm going to use my CP
Yep.
to re-roll that 1 save. Because 1 extra...
oh Macca.
1 extra Terminator might have done it, but I'm not sure 3 will.
Finally, the Ruck Squig Buggy. Look, let's just keep shooting Terminators. I want them to be
Sure.
sort of,
So -1 to hit.
yeah. So 2d6 shots. Says 3 and 6
9.
is 9. 2,
Nice.
4, 6, 8, 9. Now this is fired by the Grot.
Yep.
Which means it normally would hit on 4s, but it's down to 5s because of the -1. Nope.
3.
Nope. And nope. These are strength 5 with +1 to wound, so 2s.
2s.
3 wounds.
2 up.
So 2 damage.
He's got 1 wound
Got
left.
1 left.
2 up. 2 up.
All right. All right, I think that's the end of my shooting phase, and I actually killed some models this time.
You did.
Which is, you know, everything's looking up.
Nice.
All right, so we'll move straight onto the charge phase.
Yep.
Because you have fight first, it only makes sense that I do one of these two first, and the squeak
Yes.
hogs are going to hurt more. So let's do the squeak hogs. The saddle gits will fight. 3s. All right, 3 hits. These guys like to be strength 3 with their saddle gits, so they wound on 5s. They deal 2 wounds at AP 1, which is AP 0, on that 1 wound
2
die.
up save.
Oh!
Man, I've not been rolling well
That
for
was-
these Terminators all
I want you to
game.
know that was a grot, Macca. That was
Yeah.
a grot.
The other
All right.
guy's fine.
So now we're going to go with the squig hog jaws. Like to hit on 3s. Nope.
2 misses.
All right, now I already forgot on the saddle gits, but I won't push me luck. Because I'm a snake bite, I've got +1 to wound on the charge.
Yeah, so you're winning on 2s.
Yeah, so these guys are strength 6, so they wound on 2s. Nope and nope, so that is 4 at AP 1, damage 2.
AP 1, okay, so that's I'm going to be
It's
saving
2
on
ups
2s.
regardless.
Yeah. Damage 2, so 2 saves at a time.
Sure, who's
on,
copping them?
The lightning claws.
Got it?
So,
2 up.
2s. Okay. Made those, so I can roll 2 again. 2 ups. He's
Nice. The stickers.
Yep.
Which is the actual boys. So each squig hog has got 3 attacks. 3s.
good. Ooh, not great.
Nope. They like to wound on 2s.
Yep.
Because they will be strength, gosh, like 7 or something.
Yeah, it'll be-
+1 to wound.
Yeah.
They all wound. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. AP 2 damage 2.
2 down to 1. I started taking saves on the lightning claws, so I have to keep doing that.
Sure.
Damage 2. Okay, so 3s. And 3s. And 3s.
I don't ask for miracles, Macca. I only want averages.
3. 3. He's good. Down to 1.
It's pretty rough. All right. This is all according to plan.
Yep.
So
Now the Terminators get to fight.
they do get to fight.
Yep. Lightning claws
Yep.
into the boys and the hammer into the squigs. Your boys squad has more
Lots of dudes.
than twice the amount of models in my
Yeah.
squad. So I'm hitting on 2s, you're rolling 1s. Yep, in the tray. There we go.
Toughness 5.
Saving on 5s, you're rolling. Sorry, wounding on 5s, you're rolling. 2 go through.
All right,
2
so
6 ups.
2 5 ups on the war turn.
Uh-huh.
And we have still not made them, so that's fine.
And then Thunderhammer strikes. So 4s become 3s, re-rolling 1s. Wounding on 3s. Oh, 2 failed. 1 goes through.
1 5 up invulnerable.
No.
Nope. Traveling down the line. We'll go these boys in engagement
You
range.
can move on to that with a pile-in, even though it's difficult. You don't get the negative to the movement, so you can swing around.
A bit further.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So maybe then this guy moves a bit further.
Yep.
And this guy moves a bit further, and this guy can make engagement range.
See? And then you help each other out.
I'll remember that when I do your
universe
sports
is-
score after the game at R40K.
Actually, I do want to spruik Ark again. It's one of the nice things is that it's like a third sportsmanship, a third painting, and a third battle score. So even if you absolutely demolish the competition, the other person probably won't have as much fun, and you're not going to win the event simply by winning battle points. And that's really nice because, like, I didn't do so good with my Raven Guard, but I came like 15th or 16th last year, and that was really nice. So Ark's great. Go more.
So we've got 5 regular snaggers. So what did I say? 3s.
3s. Kills a guy.
We did it. And then the knob. So the knob's got 3 attacks plus 1 for the Wah, but he doesn't get a bonus 1 for a chopper because he's got a power snapper. It likes to hit on 3s. Yep.
Drop 2. Drop 3. Oof.
Yeah. It likes to wound on 3. No, I'm
Strength
strength
7 or
5,
8?
6, 7, 8.
8, so 2s.
2s. AP 2, damage 2.
2 down to 1, down to 0 because of a Storm Shield.
Got
So,
it.
2 up.
Nice. I don't want to consolidate more.
Yep.
We'll move over to this final charging unit, hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s.
We're saving on 3s.
1 dead.
2 dead. Only just 3 dead.
And there's 3 there.
Yeah, there's
Oh, all
three
right. Well, look, we had the knob up the sleeve. Which is, again, a sentence I probably didn't need to say, but that's fine.
So my Vanguard vets get to go next. Yeah, so the knob's getting 4 lightning claws.
And the boss is getting everything else.
The boss is getting everything else,
Got
which
it.
is another 2 lightning claws.
Sure.
So, I haven't had my turn again yet, so they still have full rerolls.
Yeah.
So 3s, full rerolls, and he counts as.
So he's
Is
not
he
a monster.
He's not a monster.
I don't think so. No, he's not. I think he might have been once because there's a few rules that mention beast snagger monsters, despite the fact there are none in the book.
5s rerolling.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
1 win on the knob.
Yep.
So 5 up.
Unfortunately, he'll still be alive.
He will.
Yeah.
All right, gotta keep those knobs up. 5 up invulnerable save for that knob. Oh, he loves it. He loves it.
All right, 2 lightning claws into the boss. 2 hits.
Again, 5s with rerolls.
Nothing. And then we've got 2 attacks with the Thunder Hammer. The boss on 4s, rerolling.
Nice.
3s. to
3s,
wound.
yeah. Nice. So he's got a 4 up invulnerable save. And takes 1 hit, which is damage 3.
3 down to 2.
Down to 2. He's got 5 left.
And then the Relic Blade. 3s become, 3s rerolling.
Sure.
Yeah, strength 7 on the Relic Blade. So that means 3s.
Yeah.
back to
4s.
fours.
Ton of 7.
Yeah. 1.
1.
Oh, no, why am I rolling your save?
Yeah, I mean, like...
minus 3, so it's your 4 up invulnerable.
You don't have any CP, so you can't even roll my save. So 4 up invulnerable. He's fine.
Cool, love it.
So let's do the knob first, because I'm going to get points if this guy finishes that unit.
Yeah.
So I want to make sure that there are as few models left there as possible. So the knob has got 3 attacks and an extra one for the Wa this turn. So he hits on 2s because Mozrog's watching. He likes to hit 3 times. He likes to be strength 8, so he likes to wound on 2s.
Yep.
He likes to wound 2 times. Okay.
Saving on 4. Nope, so he's dead. And then 4 up, dead. So 2 died.
All right. That's perfect efficiency. So now we've left someone for Mozrog to gobble up.
Good job.
Let's do Big Chomper first because he's hungry. He likes to hit on 2s, does Big Chomper. He likes to hit 3 times. He likes to wound on 3s because he's set at strength 7 rather than being modified. So 3s to wound, 6s just eat you.
Eat you.
He has done no eating. He's done 3 wounds though. These are AP 3, damage 3.
4 up invulns. No, he's very dead.
Nom 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 nom.
Brother Beard, the captain, is going to go into the Squid Hogs.
All right, show Daddy some 1s.
Nope.
Nope. All right. 3s to wound, so I'm taking 6.
All of them.
It's not great.
5 up invulns to not die.
Is that all?
Yeah.
I have passed 4 of them, and 1 squig dies. All right, so at the end of my turn, I should be in. Let's just double check. You know what? I think I might only be in 2 quarters again because these guys might be too far
Yeah, they've got
forward.
to be wholly.
They've got to be at least 6 away
6
from
away,
this
yeah.
quarter. So I don't think I engage again. But that's just poor planning on my part. And then we will check Mozrog Stomp 'em Good at the end of the battle round. And we'll check Stomp 'em Good at the end of the battle round. So I killed 2 units in melee.
Yep.
You need to kill at least 2 to stop me getting any points.
Yeah.
But there's one squig there.
Yep. Also, Mozrog finished off a unit.
Yes, but that's done in the end of the battle round too. So we might just revisit this.
Well, it's not going to change anything because he killed something. That's
true.
Yeah, so
He
2.
did kill something.
Alrighty.
And the furthest objective I have for Road to Hell is all 5.
5. Lovely. All right, so at this point, I don't have an extra objective. I'm only holding 1, so I only get 3 points for my primary. Start of the round, the captain has to give 4 rerolls. He's going to give it to himself. He will chapter master himself.
I think I will snag a grapple. Snag a grapple cost me both command points that I've got.
Yep.
But when you go to move, I roll a dice, and on a 4+, you can't fall back because my choppers has got hooks
Yep,
on them, and he
go
hooks
for
you.
it.
So it definitely doesn't work.
All right.
Oh, that's only 2 command points.
The tactical squads have moved to try and catch back some objectives. The Land Raiders moved up a little bit and the Terminator has fallen back. So I will lose a point on Oath at the moment, but it does mean I'm able to absolutely hose these boys in the center of the table. Psychic phase though, first. I'm gonna do Fury of the Ancients on a 6. Fails. Does mean I can pop a mortal wound on the boss.
It's true.
Which would, he's only got 5 left. To bring him down to 4, I think that's probably worth re-rolling. Loved it. Oh well. Smite. Goes off.
All right.
D3 mortal wounds on the
I'm
boys.
just gonna try and deny with the kill rig.
Yep. So 6, 7, 8, 9, you need 10.
No, I only need 11. You got a 10.
Did I? Oh,
Yeah,
then
I'm
you
gonna need
11.
an 11, which is not bad. So that's fine.
1.
One guy gets his face kind of melted off.
Shoot with the Land Raider first. I'm going to put the twin-linked assault cannon into the boys on the right-hand side of the
Okie dokie.
table. Both Hurricane Bolters into the boys in the center of the table. Storm Bolter is going to go into the
The Squig Hogs.
Squid Hogs. So I'm going to do the Squid Hogs. So it's a vehicle. So that means it gets...
I think it always gets.
It always
laser
gets
shots,
rapid fire at full range. Yeah. So it's hitting you on 3s become 4s.
Nice.
Nice. Wounding you on...
2 extra hits.
Yes, thank you. I'm also in the tactical doctrine says an extra AP, not that it matters.
No, these guys at mine, they've got 4 up armor. They've got real. The Squigs have got skin, I guess.
Wounding you on 5s. 1, 2 at AP 1.
4s. 1 wound,
Damage.
1 save.
Cool. How many boys are in that squad? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I don't get the +1, so I'm hitting you on 3s.
Thank goodness.
5s.
5 up invulnerables from the War.
None.
Which gives me 9.
Whole squad's dead.
3, 6, 9. Yeah, even though the knob's got 2 wounds. And I think that's exactly how many wounds you need to do.
And then the assault cannon into the boys over here.
Other lads, yep.
Now, there's 10 in that squad, yeah?
There is 10 and none of them died yet.
So I get +1 because it's double the 5 that the Land Raider captain, so 2s. Right, strength is 6.
So 4s because of the special snakebite transhuman.
Oh, not so great. 1, 2, 3, 4 at 81.
All right, same deal as before. 5s. We have passed 2 of them this time, and 2 wounds go through.
Yep.
So we'll take off a couple of boyardees at the back here.
The tactical squad at the back corner is going to shoot into the boys. So 2, 4, 6, 8 bolter shots.
Yep.
The las cannon is going to go into the rig. So we're going to put the las cannon into the rig. Yeah. So hitting you on a 4.
Nice.
Hits. Wound you on 3. Wounds.
Nice. 5 up invulnerable from the War. Says nope. So D6.
3 damage.
Take that one off.
Bolter shots into the boys. On 2s and no 6s.
Got it.
Wound you on 5s. Oh, wow. 4 of them. 4 of them at 81. Lose
No.
4.
All right.
So, the Marine squad in the center of the table.
Yep.
1 is in rapid fire range.
Got it.
The missile launcher is going to go into the boss
Rude.
on the left because they're no longer in combat.
No, that's fine.
So, on a 4 with the missile launcher. Yeah.
All right.
Strength 8, so 3s.
3s, yep.
Wounds.
1 4+ invulnerable save. He does not love it.
D6.
-1. So a
Minus
6
1.
will do it.
Ah, 4. He's down to 1.
Boop.
4 shots into the Squid Hogs on 3s. 1 miss. No
Yep.
extras.
5s.
On 5s. Actually, no, let me redo that. You're in dense.
Ah,
Actually be
okay.
on 4s.
Sure.
Nothing.
Right, fair enough.
Cool. All right, and then last up, we've got Jan, who's going to put the plasma pistol into the squid hogs.
Okie doke.
Is it worth risking a supercharge?
Does it kill him or do a mortal wound?
It will wipe him out if I roll a 1. But if it goes through,
It'll kill that man.
I think it's worth a risk.
Do you have any
So
CPs
I'm going to
left?
risk it? No.
It's what Jan would have wanted.
It's what Jan would want. Okay.
All right.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah!
nice.
It was only.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
so strength 8 now with
So
supercharge.
3s.
So 3s.
Oh, but better the one be there. Better that that's the one.
That's it for shooting. You can't interrupt, so we're just going to start with Land Raider.
Yeah.
6 attacks,
Bring it on.
hitting on 6s.
Yeah.
No. Yes, 6 is because you are one guy. One.
One. Strength 8. Or
8,
something.
yeah.
So 3s.
Yep.
AP
0.
All right. So 4 up armor. Nope. I take a wound.
Take that wound, sir.
Well, there you go. You ran over like one of my legs. It was pretty bad.
Tactical squad to attack the boys.
And the AP on the chainsaw doesn't matter because of my 5 up invuln. So you could always have the sergeant in if you want.
3s. Wounding on 5s.
5 up invulnerables. I have saved only one.
One.
5 wounds. No one lives.
Squig Hog gets to attack the captain.
Or the Land Raider. So we're gonna fight the Land Raider, except with the Grot, who will just try and stab Brother Beard. He's taken out a Terminator. He is high on life, right?
You turn around, you take out the Land Raider. The Grot's like,
Yeah. The Squig's gonna try and bite the Land Raider. Hitting
Yep.
on 2s. Yep.
nice.
Strength 6, so 5s.
Yep. Nothing.
And then the Sticker.
He succeeds at biting the Land Raider.
Yeah, it just hurt me. Call an ambulance, but not for me. All right, so the Sticker into the Land Raider.
Yep, with +1 attack, because
Yep.
Wag.
Exactamundo, so 2s by 5s again. 1, 2, -2.
-1, 3 up save.
Show me. Oh, boo! All right, the Grot hits. The Grot wounds the captain on 5s.
No.
Look, he's brave. He's real brave. Don't worry about
Okay.
it.
Only 4 attacks now. And hitting on 3s. But re-rolling everything because he gave himself re-roll everything. Which if I could actually roll in the box. All right, everything hits.
Hunting 3s.
2 fails, 2 succeed.
2 5-ups. He's pretty dead.
No.
He's pretty dead.
That's the end of my turn. Let's see how we did points. I'm holding the middle table. So for Road to Hell, that gives me 3 points. Shock Assault, I stole the central objective from you, so that's 3 points.
I think it
Oath-
might be 4 now.
Sorry, it's 4. Oath of Moment, I did fall back, but I now have someone wholly within the center.
Yeah, but you didn't
Haven't
any
killed the
vehicles.
character or vehicle. So that's just 1.
Okay. Mozrog is going to give me 2 more for still being on this objective at the end of the battle round.
My captain's in one quarter, and these guys are in another, but I don't have anyone forward enough, so I don't get engaged.
very fair.
Stomp 'em good. How many things did I kill in melee?
You
1,
killed
2.
1, 2, so that now nullifies the 2 that I got.
Battle round 3.
All right, I'm holding 2 objectives, but not more than you, so that's 6 for the primary. My Wa goes on to its Echo phase.
Yep.
So the Echo version of it is still +1 attack and strength, only a 6 up and vulnerable, which is kind of pointless, except for this guy who doesn't have one. And that's it, so I can't advance and charge. All right, so the Squig Hogs have moved as close as they basically can. Hopefully to let them throw spears into the librarian until he stops moving. And if not, maybe charge him.
Yeah.
The Kill Rig's definitely going to take back that objective for sure, he said confidently. Mozrog can't sit around playing with his Squig all day, so he's had to move up close. He's going to try to avoid Overwatch by charging something that has no guns.
Yep.
So that's very cunning. This knob is still bravely holding the objective and certainly not cowering at all. And the Rocket Truck Squig Buggy is doing its very best to hold its objective while still contributing something somewhere. All right. Psychic Phase. Well, Spirit of Gork, which is a buff that only works on Squig units and only works in melee. Basically, their Squig mounts get an extra attack, and 6s to wound do a mortal wound as well.
Okay.
So we'll see how we go. This one requires a 6. And a 7 is there. And then we'll do a smite.
Yep.
So that'll be the Tactical Marines copying that one. And it's only a 4, so no go. Okay. But I have powered up the Whir Tower. Starting with the Kill Rig, it's going to fire its sticker cannon and its Whir Tower. Question mark. Let's fire the Whir Tower there. We'll fire the sticker cannon at the only unit that's in range, which is them.
Yep.
And the Heavy Lobber, we will fire the Heavy Lobber into, let's go, also the Land Raider.
Yep.
Because I can see it. Cool, so we'll do the sticker cannon. That's easy. Hits on a 5. Nope. The Heavy Lobber gets D6 shots into the Land Raider. It's a big 5. 4s, because I can see you and you're a vehicle.
Nice.
4.
Strength?
Strength 6, so 5s. It does 2 wounds. The Heavy Lobber is AP 1, but damage 2.
2 ups. It's good.
I'm going to get there. The Whir Tower gets D3 shots. It's 1. It automatically hits.
Yep.
It wounds on a 4. It wounds -3.
-2, so 4 up save. Failed it.
We did it.
finally damaged the Land Raider.
D6. It's
3.
3. We did something. We're going to throw some spears. Yeah, at the Librarian. The Bomb Squig, I think, will also go at him. So the stickers hit on 5s. I like to stick him 1 time. I am strength 5, so 3s. I stick him a bit.
Comes -1, becomes 0, so 3s.
Sure.
He's good.
Nice. The 2 Grot Blaster thingies.
1 hit.
1 hit, likes to wound on a 4 because it's strength 4. Still nothing. Okay. Bomb Squig likes to hit you on a 3. Bomb Squig is hit. And it does D3 mortal wounds. It's 1 mortal wound. Mozrog is going to fire his thump gun into the Land Raider because
Yes.
because I hate you in particular. A thump gun's got D3 shots. It's 1. Likes to hit on 4s because it's a vehicle. Nope.
Oh.
And then I think all left to shoot is the Rakatrak Squig Buggy. 2d6 shots into a Land Raider. Says 9. Yeah, so hitting on 5s.
Oh, nice job.
That
went well.
That's good. Strength
Wounding on 5.
5. Wounding on 5s, but +1 to wound from the Nitro Squig is wounding a Land Raider on 4s.
Nice.
We still only get
2.
AP 2 damage 2.
-1 AP because it's out of line of sight.
True, and armor
And
content.
-1 armor content. So
Show
still
me
on
2
2s.
ups. All right. That is the end of the shooting phase.
Charging time.
Oh boy, you'd better believe it. So we're going to start, I think, the fight phase with Mozrog. I guess we have to fight this Terminator. Let's do Big Chomper, because he likes to bite stuff.
Yep.
He likes to hit on 2s, does Big Chomper. He likes to hit all the times. 2s on the Terminator, 4 mortal wounds. He just eats a Terminator.
Yep, and he doesn't suck up mortal wounds, so he's just chew, swallow.
And all of the Gut Ripper attacks go into the ether. Cool. Then we'll move on to the Kill Rig. All right, what on earth do you do? So we'll do the Savage Orns and Oofs. So it gets 4 attacks with those. It likes to hit on 3s. It hits 2 times. It likes to be Strength 6, so wounding on 3s. 2 wounds at AP 2 damage 3.
2 goes down to 1, saving on 4s.
Yep.
Save 1, fail 1.
Stomps a man. Saw Blades. So this is the profile that has only got D6 attacks.
Yep.
It is 2 plus an extra 1 for the War. That's still ongoing. So 3 attacks. Hitting on 3s.
1.
Oh, this Kill Rig is not going to kill these Tactical Marines. Wounding on 3s because it is Strength 7. 1 wound, AP 2 damage 2.
2, 1, down to saving on 4s. Fails it.
And then the Butcher Boys, who are on the back, have 4 attacks. They like to hit on 3s as well.
Sorry, Brother Hesketh.
They like to wound on 3s as well. Nothing.
Oh,
That's fine, that's fine. And that's all of the fights that I can fight.
with the Tactical Marines, we've got 6 normal attacks on 3s, because you're not quite double. And wounding on, what's the toughness?
Toughness 8.
Okay, so 6s. 1.
1 3-up armor save. He's okay.
Okay, chainsaw from the sergeant. 3 hits, 6s, nothing. Cool.
And then the Land Raider.
Ooh, 2 of them.
Winning on 3s. 1. All right. So,
Is it worth spending a CP here to push that through? What's his base save? 4?
3. He's got a 3-up armor save, and I've got 1 CP up my sleeve.
I reckon it's worth taking the gamble for, because if I can kill him here, the Land Raider's free to just dacker. So,
I would respect that.
yep.
2 wounds. So I just have to pass 1 to even have a hope. If I fail them both, the reroll would help me. 3 ups. All right, I'm gonna spend my CP.
Yep.
I'm gonna reroll this 2 into a 1. Mozrog falls over.
He does.
Okay, it's now the end of the fight phase.
So,
On
on
a
a
4
4
plus, he's back, baby. No dice for Mozrog. He gets killed by a Land Raider in combat.
it just grinds you under the gears.
I reckon this is turned
No.
very quickly.
Even better than that. You know how they've got the hatch at the front that opens? It opens and eats.
Oh, he's big. He's the squig. Nice.
Okay, if no one gets the Land Raider, I'm going to call it Squig Eater.
Yeah. Cool.
Right, and then it will just consolidate like there.
Makes sense to me. Well, that is just pretty bad.
Yeah.
But you know, it's fine because
Nice.
we can't lose. We will just fight again another day. So at the end of my turn, the furthest objective I'm controlling is only worth 2 for Road to
Yeah.
Hell from this knob, who I get the feeling is going to meet the captain in short order, but that's fine.
2 points for the biggest and the best, despite the fact that the Warlord died. You didn't get anything for Stompin' Good because you didn't kill.
Well, I killed 1
Oh,
unit.
you killed 1
but
unit,
then
but I
so
killed
did
1
you.
unit. Yeah. And you didn't get engaged because your Squid Hogs are too far forward.
Still a bachelor. All right.
I think I'm going to stay in the Tactical Doctrine because there's a big slab of guys to hose and you've got invuln saves that I'm not hitting anyway.
Sure.
So, the only tactical thing that I really need to make a choice on is whether to fall back or not.
But before you do that, you're going to score 9 for the primary because you'll hold
Yes.
3 and more than me.
Yep, so start of the Psychic phase. Yarn SC is still around, so we're going to cast a Smite on these Squid Hogs. Oh, Super Smite!
And his other power is a line of wounds.
Yes.
I think I'm just going to take Super Smite. I'm just going to take that in my face.
All right, this would be worth me using the CP for extra damage, so. 1.
Oh,
1.
I do take 1, but now we know.
All right.
And knowing is half the battle.
Yeah. Bummer. Finally rolled an 11 on that, and oh well. Anyway, we're going to Fury of the Ancients on the
Okay.
same squad. It goes off.
If you could just, all right, I'm going to try and deny this one. Let's beat a 10. We didn't. No, wait, 1, 2, that's 12, isn't it? 1, 2.
I choose the Snagger squad, and they take 1 mortal wound. Let's switch to the shooting phase. Are you prepared for bullet?
My body is ready.
Okay. So I'm going to start with the tactical squad in the middle of the table. They are going to fire at the big rig.
Got it.
So I'm going to start with the missile launcher because that's the important one. So
Okay.
hitting on a 3. I will CP this one.
Okay, well, that good thing you didn't spend it on the Smite.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Otherwise, one guy can't see, and there's 2 in rapid fire range.
Okie
So
dokie.
I don't kill the rig. 1 hit.
All right, Hunter 6.
And oh no, it doesn't wound. Yep, all right, cool. That happened.
Okay.
I'm gonna get the captain to throw a grenade at that knob, comforting. Space Marines don't exist then. Shh.
Yeah. No, I ain't looking.
2s
Uh-huh.
and 3s.
It's a crack, right?
Yeah.
So 4s, but nonetheless, that's fine.
That's good.
All right, so 6 up invulnerable save. Says nope.
D3. 2.
That is exactly the right number.
Everything's out of range of the big rig over here, so just everything's gonna go into the squid hogs. This is the assault cannon.
Okie dokie. So 4s?
4s.
Not bad at
overall.
Not at all. By
Strength 6.
Toughness
So
6.
4s. 1, 2, 3 at AP 1, which you ignore because of cover.
Okay, so 4 up armor. They are taking 1 wound. Someone's on 2.
Hitting you on 4s, 6s explode. I don't have a CP left, so I can't make the 6s also give me another roll.
Shame.
Yeah.
4s again. 1, 2,
3.
3. So this guy dies, and this guy shoves his little wound dice over here.
Let's get some charges on.
So I don't have any CPs to interrupt.
Yeah, so I'm just going to start with him. He will
man.
pile in. So it's on 2s, re-rolling.
Yeah.
I don't have any CP, so I can't give myself +1 to wound, but that's okay.
Okay. Toughness 6, so 3.
3s. Drop 2.
Okay.
6 up inbounds. 2.
It is. And
Lots
the
of
damage
damage.
3, he's got 9 wounds. So I have to pass 1 to live. And I've passed 2.
Nice.
And he takes 3. He's on 6.
And then we've got the librarian. So 5 attacks for him.
Okie dokie.
Again, +1. So he's hitting on 2s.
Sure. Nice.
Staff. So that's +3. So 4, 5, 6, 7.
4s to wound because of
Yep.
the snakebite transhuman. It didn't do anything. 5 ups because I got a 4 up armor. So it'll be better than the invulnerable. 5 ups, say 2. So damage.
2 is D3.
Yep.
3.
This guy gets punked.
Yep.
Yeah, so let's do the librarian first. All right, so hitting on 3s with the stickers. So wounding on 3s. That will be 4 wounds at -2, damage 2.
So -2 becomes -1.
Yep,
And heavy cover.
sure.
So 3s.
Got it.
He takes 2.
Then he's got 1 left.
Yep.
The grots. Let's do it. Hitting on 3s, little grots.
Oh,
1.
you got 1.
Wounding on 5s, little grots. 1 wound. AP 1 that doesn't matter. The grots. Rakatrak. Squig Buggy has got 4 attacks, +1 for the Wariko with his saw blades. He likes to hit on 4s
Yep.
because he's not really built for this. 3 hits. He likes to be strength 7, 8. So wounding on 2s.
Yeah, nice.
2 wounds at AP 2 damage 2.
AP2 goes down to AP1. So 3s. No, sorry, 4s.
Yeah. So 2 4-ups, damage 2. Oh, boo! Boo! All right.
All right.
Fine.
Points. 3 for Road to Hell. Didn't get Shock Assault. Got 3 for Oath of Moment and nothing for Engage Fronts.
At command phase, I get a command point.
Yep.
And I'm going to score just 3 for primary again.
What
Oh,
do
no,
you
I don't
hold?
hold any objectives.
You
I
don't?
don't hold any objectives. That's usually, that's
my
usually
major
a bold strategy. Very bold. Very bold. Okay, well, I think fighting a Land Raider is just a lost cause. We're not going to even bother with that. Because I'm falling forward,
It
you
is
see.
particularly the way forward.
Yeah, so it's going to go up here. And that means that even if things go just terribly over there, I get 1 more point for holding an objective a little bit further out. And at Arc 40k, your opponent's score has no effect on your score, right? So in this position here, I might be like losing in a game that we play normal match play. It doesn't matter to me because your score really only affects mine in the final standings.
Yeah.
In order for me to do as well as possible, at this point I'm focusing on what points can I get. And I feel like getting them, and again, it means that if things have turned out poorly, you might be tempted in another game to go, oh, look, we'll just scoop it, right? I mean, it's done here, you're going to win. But there's always things I can do now.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
I want to play it out. So he falls back there. They've moved here. The kill rig is in position. It's time for the psychic phase. So we'll try the Spirit of Gork again. Needs a 6. That's an 11.
Very Gork off.
Cool, so they have the Spirit of Gork. And then he's going to smite. And he's going to get that on a 5.
Nice. D3.
Says 3 mortal wounds into those tactical marines. So the Rucker Truck can't fire, the Squig Hogs can. The Squig Hogs are going to fire all of their guns into the Tactical Marines. We'll start with the 2 Grot Blasters hitting on 5s. They don't. And then the 2 Stickers hitting on 5s. One of them does. It's strength 6, so 3s to wound.
Nice.
1 wound at AP 2, damage 2.
AP2, armor, contempt, and cover.
Sure.
Suck stuff off, so 3 ups.
Nice. The Kill Rig is going to fire its sticker cannon at the Tactical Marines right in front of it.
Yep.
It's going to fire its heavy lobber also at them, and then it will fire its large las cannon type gun into the Tactical Marines in front of the Squig Hogs.
Sure.
So we'll start with them. So that gets D3 shots because he gets some psychic powers. It's 2. They auto hit. They wound on 2s. 2 wounds. AP 3.
3 becomes 2, becomes 1, so saving on 4s.
Sure.
Fail, save 1.
Zaps a man. There's 1 on 1.
He's only got 1 wound.
Cool.
Brother Matt, sorry. You're down, my dude.
A sticker cannon into the Tactical Marines in front of the Kill Rig. Misses. The heavy lobber gets D6 shots. It's 2. It likes to hit on 5s. And it doesn't. And that is the end of all my shooting. The cupboard's pretty bare at this point. You don't have enough to interrupt, so we might as well just move from my left to my right, starting with the Kill Rig. So we'll start with the Butcher Boys. So they get 4 attacks, but only damage 1, so I don't waste as much. They like to hit 3 times. They like to wound on 3s. That's 3 at AP 1. Here we go.
3s. Kills the Sarge.
Brutal efficiency. Let's do the Squig, because I like hitting things with Squig.
Sergeant Solomon, you're now dead. Not quite earlier, but now.
The Savage Horns and Hooves on the Squig hit on 3s. They like to get 3 hits.
Nice.
They like to wound on 3s. 3 more, AP 2, damage 3.
AP2, AP1. So, 4s. Save, failed. 3 damage. He dead.
Bush, we did it. Okay, the Squig Hogs. So we'll go with the actual Squigs themselves first. Nope, and nope. These like to wound on 3s with a +1 to wound, so 2s. No mortal wounds, but 3 saves at AP 1, damage 2.
3 ups. Save them.
Squigs eat no one. The actual Squig Hog boys themselves hit on 3s. That was pretty rubbish.
Yeah.
They also wound on 2s. 2 wounds, these are AP 2, damage 2.
4s. Hey! Wow, okay, it's up to the Grots again.
The Grots
1 hit.
hit 1 time, so I can't kill any Space Marines, but no. Oh, with +1 to wound. They do wound. 5s to wound with a +1.
Oh, they get
they're
those
on a
well?
Squig
Yeah,
model. So 1 wound, AP something.
It does a wound.
1 wound with a Grot. With the Grot. That is all of their attacks. Fight me.
3s. 6s don't do anything. Wounding on 5s. Nothing.
Nice.
Sergeant with a chainsword. 3 hits. Wounding on a 5. Good roll in the box. Nothing.
Cool. That is the end. Morale's a non-issue for me. I think it's also a non-issue for you.
Yeah, I only lost 1. So.
So at the end of the turn, I get 5
5.
for Road to Hell. And then, and I'm not engaging again.
Yep.
It's a big fat 0 for
I
engaging.
don't think you're going to be able to get engaged at this point.
Well, look, you
Oh,
would have
maybe,
to, you would
maybe.
have to be just so nice. All right. That's the end of my turn.
Yeah.
Number 4.
All right, so for my one, we both get a command point. I am on 1, 2, 3 objectives, so I get
more than me, yep.
full 9. The captain's going to throw a grenade at your truck
Bring it on.
on a 2, on a
No, time to 6. So
6 or 4. No. Everything's going into your Squid Hogs from the Land Raider.
All right.
6, 2, 4.
Bite the pillow, boys.
Yeah. 3s. 4s to wound.
So 5s. They take 1. Someone's on 2.
Okay. 3s.
9 4-ups. We are copping 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, one's left alive on one.
It's true.
The captain is going to charge your truck.
I will spend my command point to Overwatch you.
Go for it.
Oh, I'll go for it. We'll start with the
3d6
little,
again.
No, the little bottle, the frag grenades. I get 2 shots, hitting on 6s. Nothing. The sawed-off shotgun, hitting on 6s. All right, so we've used all the not 6s now.
Yeah.
The 3d6 shots get 9.
Yep.
3, 6, 9. Show Daddy some 6s. Oh, Lord!
Wounding on 2s.
Wounding on 2s.
It is strength 8, yeah?
No, it's strength 5 with a +1 to wound.
Okay, yeah.
4 wounds. AP 2, which I think gets cancelled out.
1, 2. Failed that. I guess I may as well wait for the last one.
Yeah, exactly, right? Being on 1 wound is about the same. Cool.
Good. All right,
He's
so
on
down
1.
on 1. So 4 attacks, +1 for charging.
Could extend.
All right, I'm going to do Favored Foe, which is a +1 to wound against orcs.
Oh, yep.
So,
So you make the charge, etc.
yep, he's hitting on 2s because you count as 5.
Yeah.
So 2s re-rolling. Same 6s don't explode in melee.
Cool, and 2s again.
All right, make 4 of them.
I don't. AP 3 this turn?
3.
So I don't
4.
I don't get a save.
No, it's EAP 3 because it's the.
Yeah, I don't get a save.
No, it doesn't
So
explode.
he just takes 12 damage. Quick math. Yep, cool. Does he go boom on a 6? Show Daddy the boom. Oh, in the box, in the box.
Ah!
Big boo.
So at the end of my turn, I get 4 points for holding that objective over yonder
And another 4 because I held it.
for shock assault.
Yeah?
Oath of Moment, I did fall back. I am holding the center. I did kill a vehicle, so that's 3 points.
Sure.
Engage in all fronts. I'm not going to get that.
So that is the start of turn 5. This is it. The rig and the 1 wound squig.
You know what I did that was dumb? I moved out of range of that objective, which
oh.
means you're actually holding 2
I get
objectives.
2! All right, I get 6 points.
6 points.
Yeah, that's some points. Let's go to the psychic phase. So the kill rig is going to attempt to do frazzle. Needs a 6. 10 works.
Goes off.
On a 4 up, that unit takes some mortal wounds, and they don't. Then we'll try smiting. 7's okay. This time they just take some mortal wounds. It's 3. We go to the shooting phase. We will fire any gun that is allowed to shoot the Land Raider
Please do.
at the Land Raider, and the sticker cannon into the guy from the tactical squad is
Okay,
the only
great.
model within 12. Hey, sticker cannon! It hits! Oh boy, what does it do? Sticker cannon's a strength 8, likes to wound on a 2. There's a wound, AP 2, damage 3.
4 ups.
Oh, very good.
All right, we did it. The Whir Tower into the Land Raider gets D3 shots. It's only 1.
Yep.
I've got a
4.
command point, and the number of shots is a thing I can re-roll. So I think I'll do that. I think I'll spend my can't possibly get worse than 1.
You've got 2 command points.
What?
I think you've got 2. Because you had one that you didn't use.
No, I overwatched you last turn.
Yeah, but you had one from beforehand you didn't use.
Live and learn, I suppose. I get 3 shots instead, so that was totally worth it.
Wounding
They
on
auto
4s.
hit, so 4s to wound.
Yep.
In the box, please. I would like any. I got 1.
You got 1.
AP minus 3.
3 becomes 2. 4 up, save.
The heavy lobber.
These dice are so nice.
4 shots. Hitting on 4s because you're a vehicle. Nice. Wounding on 5s. 1 AP something. It's AP 1. Damage 2. Charges.
Can he make that
He
charge?
cannot make it. Also, it would be silly. So that's the end of my turn, and I score 5 points for Road to Hell. And then that is all the points that I score. Cool. Your final turn, my friend.
So I'm going to put the Storm Bolter and 1 Hurricane Bolter into your Squid Hog. And then the Assault Cannons and 1 Hurricane Bolter into the rig.
Cool.
On the off chance that I emerge maybe.
Hey, you might.
So, 3s. And I've got a CP, so I'm going to do the one which makes 6s give me an extra dice to roll.
Cool.
On bolt weapons, which
Got
is
it.
these.
So this is Squig Hog.
This is Squid Hog
Okay.
on 3s. And then 6s explode and give me more dice to roll.
Yeah. Nice.
2 hits.
Hunting 5s on the one wound Squig.
Like, I think I'll kill him, but I might not. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4.
No chance.
4 ups. So you're telling me there's a chance. 4 ups. Okay, now I got a CP. I got a CP.
Calm down, everyone.
Look, it's not worth any points to me. So that's fine. Murder my rig.
No 6s. Wounding on 6s. 1. AP 0.
Case of wound. It's on 5.
Down to 5.
All right, Assault Cannon.
2.
Show me what passes for fury among your misbegotten kind.
10. 12 shots. On 3s. Yeah. Okay, it's a bunch of misses. Wounding on 5s.
Yep.
Whip.
All right.
All right.
It's enough.
All right. It's 5 at AP 1.
5 4 ups. I just have to not fail them all. 1. 2.
There we go.
It would have been fun if we kept going. Do you want to CP it?
A little bit. A little bit. All right.
go.
You know, I won't. I passed all the other ones anyway, so what does it matter? All right, so I take 1. And I believe that's all she wrote.
Yeah. So at the end of this, I am holding 2 objectives, which is more.
It is.
So that's 3 and 3, 4, 6.
No, 9, because it's 1, 2 more.
Sorry, you're right, 9. And then 5 for the special. Shock Assault. I did not steal an objective.
You didn't.
So that's a win for the Space Marines. Thank you so much for coming along and
No
playing
worries,
the
thanks
game,
for having
man.
me.
No worries. That mission was really fun.
Yeah, I think I like that one because what I find with the standard Nephilim missions is it often becomes a real fight for the middle, but that road to hell really incentivized the outer objectives.
Yeah.
So we both did like an interesting refused flank kind of thing, and it meant we actually scored a lot of those points because we ended up taking each other's objectives. But yeah, it perhaps means that we'd made moves that we wouldn't normally.
Yeah.
And kind of try things out that we wouldn't normally.
Which was great. Like, I knew you were going to come down that flank. I knew there wasn't a huge amount I could do about it. It was kind of like, can I slow you down enough to steal 5 points? Yeah, also the fact that there's only really one objective in the first zone and there's a big gap on one side of the table, that was really neat. It kind of, and with the lower model count, it meant you're kind of like, okay, I know some people are going to have to go over there, and that's kind of like their one job. And so you can actually make tactical choices. It's not like, oh, walk up here and then see what happens. It's like, no, I need a gun up the table to try and get those points. But
Yeah, especially because you can't max out the primaries without doing it.
Yeah,
You could totally go, you know what, it's all too hard. I'm just going to play my regular game, and you're going to max out at like 36 instead of 45. So you really are incentivized to grapple with that one extra twist.
Yeah, which makes armies interact, and armies interacting is what makes the game good. So, yeah, that was rad. If you guys would like to try that out, please check the show notes. We've got a link to the leak. It's not a leak if you guys are like, here, have it. I'm like, yes, we'll show the internet. But yeah, we'll just do, thank you guys for coming along.
No worries.
Where can people find you?
Right, so you want to head to arc40k.com.
Yep.
That's got all the information from, as we said before, the player pack. If you're still interested in a ticket, the link's on there. You'll also find a download link for this mission and any others we might drop ahead of time will definitely be on there. If you want to hit us up on socials, there's a Facebook page. You can send us any questions or say photos of converted miniatures. You just want to check are still okay within the rules and check any interesting rules interactions before the day so you don't get caught out.
If you're into hobbying, it's a really good event just to see the wonderful armies that people put together.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite things about being on the organizing side is you've got time to wander for 2 days and just with your jaw on the floor the whole time.
Yeah.
Right? You're not, I've got to get to rent my table for round 2 and then I don't get to see. You get to I only get to see it all. And it's fantastic because people really go the extra mile.
Yeah.
And ARC's really been proud of that for a long time, that it's an event that really draws the best out of the
Yeah.
best hobbyists
And
in the country.
Also, to sweeten the pot for anyone that is, umming and ahhing about where they're going, it's really nice that you guys actually do a large prize pool as well. It's like, overall, there's like 5 spots. For painting, there's a bunch of spots. For battle, there's a bunch of spots. For best sport, there's a bunch of things like that. Like, it's really nice that it kind of feels like, instead of it just being, okay, the regular 1 or 2 people that are just really, really good at the game, a whole bunch of people kind of get rewarded for an aspect of the hobby that normally doesn't have a direct reward. And you guys have got the Ark open for the painting now.
Yeah, right. There's going to be a whole bunch of prizes awarded in that
Yeah.
painting competition. And another thing I'm kind of always been proud of Ark about is that those major prizes like Best General and Best Sports and things, you can't double up on them. So there's going to be a spread of different people winning things, and it's going to give people who perhaps think, I'm just probably not quite there, the chance to, specialize in one of the particular ways of scoring points. Maybe your gaming needs a bit more practice, but your hobby's right up there. Well, there's a prize for you. Maybe you're still new to the hobby, but you're, bushy-eyed and happy and go lucky, and that's going to be really fun to play against. And so your sports score is going to be really high, and you've got a chance for that. So
actually, my first game last year was against someone who was his first tournament and his 3rd game of 40k ever. So we just kind of like took him through the rules, and he had a really nice time. And he's actually watched the show once or twice. He was like,
nice.
"Hey, remember me?" I'm like, "Yeah, met you at Ark." So yeah, good event. Meet people. It'll be fun.
yeah, be there and be square.
Yeah. We just want to say a couple of thank yous at the end as well. Thank you to all our Patreons. You guys help keep the show running and put it all together. If you'd like to join up, get a reward, maybe you would like your name on the Land Raider. Currently it's, what are we going to call it? Squig Eater?
Squig Eater.
Squig Eater. If you think your name would be better placed, or it could be your name, Squig Eater, on there, please join up to the Patreon. We've got a bunch of other rewards as well. We've got new dice if you'd like to order some Rand Chessex dice, and we've also got some new shirts, which you can find down there. Also, thank you to everyone who comments on the show. You guys are rad. We try and be really interactive with that. If you like Talking 40k, join our Discord. Also, we're on Instagram and Facebook. And also, if you'd like a discount on any hobby supplies that you want to get, please check out Gap Games. They've always got 21% off Games Workshop from the recommended retail price, which is like a 5th off, which is great. Also, GameMat EU for the lovely, lovely terrain. And most of all, you guys for coming and joining us for a match, and Chris as always for filming. So thank you so much for joining us today.
All right, thanks for having us.
I've been Macca, this has been Legends and Lore, and we will see you guys next week.